I'm going to tell you about my recent successful AppORama, and if you're not sure what an AppORama is, don't worry, I'll teach you all about it. What's up, Wise Flyers? Welcome to another video. If you're new here and you want to learn how to travel anywhere in the world almost free by using credit cards and travel points, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss a thing. What the heck is an AppORama? An AppORama is when you apply for 2 or more credit card applications on the same day. And why the heck would you apply for multiple credit cards on the same day? Well, the short answer is to get as many miles and points as possible. So when applying for multiple credit cards, of course, you're gonna go for the highest credit card sign-up offers. In the past, some of my AppORamas have yielded up to 200,000 to 300,000 miles and points just in one day. So the most cards that I've ever been approved for in one day was 4 cards, but I've applied for 5 or 6 in one day as well. I know if you're new to this, it may sound really crazy why I would apply for so many cards. And if you're not familiar with this at all, you may be wondering how wrecked is my credit score? It's the complete opposite. So if you want to know what my personal credit score is after opening 45 credit cards, you could click the link above. I won't get into that in this video. There is strategy when applying for multiple credit cards on the same day. It's not something you want to take lightly. You want to make sure you're doing this correctly. You know what you're doing. You know what the bank application rules are, because some of them allow you to apply for certain cards at certain times. And if you want to know what the bank application rules are for Chase, American Express, Barclays, Citibank, Capital One, you could click the link above. I have a video that shares every single bank application rules and restrictions. I think it's safe to say that the banks don't really like seeing too many credit card inquiries on your credit report. So the reason why you apply for multiple cards on the same day is because the banks won't be able to see that credit card inquiry the same day. So you're likely to get approved for the credit cards that you're applying for. Also, it's important to space out the credit cards between different banks. You don't want to apply for 4 credit cards with the same bank. You could do different banks and also have it go to different credit bureaus. So each card you apply for, and depending on the state you're in, it could pull from the Experian Credit Bureau, one could pull from the TransUnion, the other Equifax. So it all depends. There's a lot of variables there. Also, keep in mind, you don't have to do AppORamas and apply for multiple credit cards on the same day. Honestly, it just depends on your travel goals. For each individual, it's different. So for me, I have a family of 4 now, and we love to travel, sometimes traveling up to 6 times a year. And for 4 people now, well, my 5-month-old daughter doesn't really count yet because she's a lap child. But when I'm doing it for 3 people traveling, trying to figure out all these routes, and sometimes we like to splurge and do business class flights as well, I need a lot of points. So I'm a little bit more aggressive than most people, but compared to the pros who do this a lot more than I do, I'm just kind of a drop in the ocean. If you've ever done an AppORama or even thinking about it, let me know in the comments below what your experience has been with it. Now that you have an idea of what an AppORama is, I'll tell you about my recent success with an AppORama when applying for multiple credit cards. So this AppORama wasn't planned at all. I was minding my own business, folding laundry in my bedroom, and I was watching this Ask Sebi video where he was talking about the 524 rule expanding to other Chase cards. So if you're not sure what that means, I have a whole playlist dedicated to travel cards and points and everything like that for beginners. You could click the link above, and probably a lot of stuff I'm saying in this video will make more sense. Anyways, Sebastian was talking about how the Chase World of Hire card would fall under the Chase 524 rule, and I really wanted to get the Chase Hire card, but I was over the 524 rule, meaning that if I waited, I probably wouldn't have gotten the Chase Hire card. So immediately I stopped what I was doing, ran downstairs to my computer. I applied for the Chase World of Hire card right away, and I was so thankful and fortunate that I got instantly approved. So I wanted to test my luck, and I applied for my wife as well because she's over 524. She got instantly approved. So that was a great success. One of the reasons why I really wanted this Hyatt card is because I plan on keeping it for the future. It's definitely a keeper card, even with the annual fee of $95, because every anniversary year, I get a free night in a Hyatt hotel at a category 4 or lower. So with my wife and I, that's 2 nights in a hotel every year, which is really helpful when traveling with our 2 daughters. And combined with both of our IHG cards, we're getting 2 free award nights there as well every night. So that's 4 award nights we're getting at two different hotels. So that's almost a vacation right there. With the 60,000 point sign-up bonus with the World of Hyatt card, my wife got it too, so that's 120,000 points. What we plan on using it for is the all-inclusive resort in Mexico in Puerto Vallarta. It's 20,000 Hyatt points per night, all-inclusive, meaning drinks are included, food is included, everything like that, all activities and stuff like that. So we're gonna bring our 2 daughters there and just have a fun Mexican vacation. A few weeks prior to this moment of applying for the Hyatt card and getting approved, I got this pamphlet here. It's for the Barclays Aviator Advantage World MasterCard business version, and I got a little code to get the 60,000 American Airline Miles sign-up bonus compared to the 50,000, which was what was public at the time. And what's great about this card, it's after the first purchase, I get those 60,000 American Airline Miles, so I don't have to do any high minimum spendings with this card. When doing AppORamas, it's really important to keep the credit card applications as close together as possible. So once you complete one credit card application, you want to do the next one within minutes. You don't want to wait days or hours even apart. Just do it all at once, all in one sitting. So as soon as I applied for the Hyatt card and got instantly approved, I applied for the Barclay Aviator card and got this message here. It said it was pending. Just another note, when applying for credit cards, if the application is pending or denied, I recommend calling the reconsideration line immediately. Just because the application says that it's pending or denied doesn't mean that you won't get the card. There are ways and things you could say to get the card approved. So I called up right away and spoke to a representative and was able to approve the card. If you want to know what the best things to say to the representative on the reconsideration line, and as well as all the numbers for all the big banks, I have a PDF in the link in the description, completely free. You could download that and it'll give you step-by-step of things you should say on the reconsideration phone call and what not to say, as well as the numbers. So it's all in one spot. So with the Chase World of Hyatt card yielding 60,000 points and the Barclays Aviator business card yielding 60 points, this AppORama was successful, yielding me 120,000 points, which I'm really happy with. Just a general rule of practice, it's best to space out your AppORamas 3 months apart. Even if you're not applying for multiple credit cards on one day and you just want to apply for one credit card, it's still best to space it out 3 months. And if you want to watch more videos on credit cards and travel points, you could click any of these links over here, and I'll see you in the next video.